Hello everyone, welcome back to TechSum and welcome back to yet another video, and today we are gonna talk about this amazing new game called Pokemon Go, which came recently. All you have here is you have Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Pikachu and many other Pokemon which have been discovered on the planet Earth. Now, your chance is to discover and capture the Pokemon all around you. So what you have to do, just get your shoes on, step outside and explore the world. That's what you have to do in this game. You will enjoy one of 3 teams and battle for the prestige and ownership of gyms with your Pokemon at your side. Pokemon are out there and you need to find them. That's what you have to do, because you will be having amazing things in this, and I am also going to share some tips and tricks in this game which will help you from the beginning itself. Because see, if in case you have to take care of something, you have to take care of those things from the beginning itself so that you will not be losing any important resources. So first, let me just tell you about the game, what exactly this is and what you have to do. So as you walk around a neighborhood, your smartphone will vibrate when there is a Pokemon nearby. Take aim and throw a Poké Ball, which is a very important element, and please mind it. Do not try and play this game without having any knowledge about what Poké Ball is. So you will have to stay alert or it might get away. Search far and wide for Pokemon and items certain Pokemon appear near their native environment. Look for water-type Pokemon by lakes and oceans. Visit PokéStops, which again is something which will be helping you get new Pokemons. Find at interesting places like museums, art installations, historical markers and monuments to stock up on Pokeballs and helpful items. Catching, hatching, evolving and more as you level up, because that's what you have to do, because ultimately when you have all the Pokemons with you, you have to again gain the same type of Pokemon or maybe more experiences, XP points, so that you can take your Pokemon to the really high level. You can add to your collection by hatching Pokémon Eggs based on the distances you walk. Help your Pokemon evolve by catching as many as you can. And if in case you are catching the same kind of Pokemon again and again, you can actually evolve it to the new level. Take on gym battles and defend your gym as your Charmander evolves to Charmeleon and then Charizard. You can battle together to defeat a gym and assign your Pokemon to defend it against all comers. Because that is very important. You have to have someone who is really strong so that you can defend your gym. And it's time to get moving. Your real life adventures away. Now, this is what this game is all about, because you have to just make sure that you are collecting as many Pokemons as possible. You are visiting different places, and more importantly, you are evolving your Pokemon. You have to gain as many XPs as possible, and please mind it that Pokeballs and PokéStops are very important elements here. So my first piece of advice would be, do not level up the first Pokemon you get. Wait for some more. Wait for some time till you get some more Pokemon unlocked, and then you can decide which one you would want to take to the highest level possible, because that will be the primary Pokemon you will be having. Because when you are upgrading things initially, you definitely invest a lot of things on that particular Pokemon. So don't invest anything, wait for a while, think which one you want, and then you can decide which one you would want to evolve and upgrade for the rest of the game, which you will be playing for months. So that will be the first advice. The second advice is to make sure that you are watching other tutorial or gameplay videos so that you know that the technique behind how Pokeball is thrown. Because you will be having Pokeballs very limited, because when you start with 20 Pokeballs, and when you don't know how to use them, you will waste a number of them, which will prove to be very fatal in the beginning, or maybe somewhere in the middle of the game, because that's where you will realize that Pokeballs were a very important element. It is same like what you have initially in every game as a gem, which you use to upgrade some things, which is a part of tutorial. But right now here, there is no tutorial on how to use Pokeballs. You have to make sure that you know the exact technique of throwing the Pokeball so that you can actually capture a Pokemon. So just make sure that you are not wasting your Pokeballs. Just make sure that you know everything about them, and then you are ready to go, ready to play the game. Now, the third piece of advice would be, make sure that you change your locations to find Pokemons again and again. Because over time, you find a new Pokemon, you get a lot of XP, which will ultimately help you level up your characters. So try to encounter as many of them as possible, because you will see a lot of Pokemons everywhere around. So don't just keep digging at a single place for new Pokemon. You can capture the classic ones, you can capture the new one, but make sure that you are at least getting something so that you can gain the XPs. Now my last piece of advice would be to go to different areas in your car and try to find more and more PokéStops, because usually you get a lot of new Pokemons in parks. Walk around there and you can get a lot of perks as well, because the other perks are very important. And in place of you driving to different locations, you can actually have your mom or dad park or maybe drive the car, so that you will be having less risk, because ultimately your main aim is to save yourself and upgrade your Pokemons as many as you can, because you will be having like a lot of Pokemon coming in. There will be lot of Pokemons in which you will be playing with, and that will be really exciting. But once you know how to make sure that you are upgrading the right one, you are playing with the right one is in the gym, who is actually saving your gym from the other people who might attack in your gym, I think all these things will definitely be helping you. Because I am not a really good player in Pokemon Go right now, but one thing I know very specifically, that I have done my research before I have done this video, maybe before I started playing the video of the game, because this is the reason why I am able to share all the tricks with you, or all the tips and tricks with you, because these are very important. So please take care, and please make sure that you are using all these suggestions when you are playing Pokemon Go, because this is an amazing game and you will really love it. So I think that's what we have in this video. We'll be back with another awesome video tomorrow. And the important piece of announcement, as we mentioned, and I think we did not mention it yet. So the important piece of announcement is we will be featuring, from Monday onwards, we will be featuring the special comments in each and every video on each and every day. Yes, there will be at least one video which will be featuring all the comments, all the good comments every single day. So please make sure that you are commenting something sensible, commenting something good, commenting something relevant. I really don't want you guys to write okay, good channel or good video all the time. You can be honest. You can be really honest. If in case you think that there is something which is really not helpful, let me know so that I can improve TechSum, because TechSum is ours, because this is a family and we have to work together to get it to the top. And if in case you have any suggestions, you can definitely let me know, and let me know which is your favorite Pokemon. And if in case you have any tips and tricks, please share in the comments below. So that's what we have in this video. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.